bus is ready. Let's get
What are you
into
doing?
number 1.
What?
What are you live on?
YouTube.
Get to watch this here.
All right, let's
front
see.
row seats to the action.
I'm pretty
Jacob,
sure
obviously
Pollo
couldn't
contested
be
off spawn.
a better time now to push your way through the global.
Is it like a top, like,
most of the big ticket
like
teams have
20
nothing to worry about. It's
fans,
about
or is it
what
just like
spots are remaining
after
here.
2 days?
Yeah, and already I can see the drop map. The dust is settled.
It goes after 2
Everybody
days. It's
marking
that
their
lobby.
spot
It's
early
only
on
it's
before the
only
tournament. Oh, I'm contested
33
so-and-so. Oh, I'm going here. You can see Peterbot uncontested. Clicks uncontested. Kanata uncontested. And right
Clicks
here,
are uncontested.
right now, uncontested as well.
Oh, Pollo
If you
ended
look
up
at the
uncontested.
opinions of a
That
lot of the
team
Fortnite community, those are the
ended up
top 4
swerving.
teams that are in the race for the championship. And to start off game number 1,
I
Monster,
got my
all
chat
of
up.
them uncontested.
What I love too is
All right,
like
so
all
Pollo's
the
gonna have
interview
the best
content we
boost
kind of
by
got
far.
in lead up. You got to hear from essentially from the players themselves. Kanata, how he has no doubt in his mind he'll be taking his seat to globals. How Acorn feels like now more than ever.
I think they're,
this
yeah,
is
they're
more
contested.
competitive now that he isn't wiping Pollo out the early game of the map here. And then let's jump in
Muzz
with
is
Muzz,
contested.
Shadow, and Sphinx. Obviously,
All right,
last
let's
chance
see.
balls
Can
are on
Muzz
the
win?
line when it matters most. They come through,
Who's
they
Muzz
clutch up, they
contested
put
by?
in the work. And now, running through a team like Bryce, right? Clashing
Bryce
up
is
against this
Dash.
squad right
Bryce,
here.
Dash,
This is a
and-
player, this is a trio
Yeah, that's like-
that have slowly and consistently shown that they can even win in land
I mean,
settings
yeah,
as
just
well.
camp
So
it for now.
This is a pretty big battle, Jacob.
Yeah, no, I kind of agree with it. I like the way you were kind of heading with that conversation. When you look at the names of Dash, Skittles, and Bryce, you may not see them as kind of the top names, a name to be scary, but already throughout this season, they kind of moved on over to the resistance base, and it's not been an easy fight no matter who has been contesting
Wait,
this
did
side of the map.
Muzz
And
only
already
loading with
proven
2
they
people?
could be a force to be reckoned with. Yes, Muzz, Shadow, they still got to fight for that.
I think it's too late to
Let's see
listen.
how much success we find over there, but back over to the last order. This is where you can kind of see that off-spawn
There's a
fight.
battle of the
3
bums
teams
over here, holy.
Monster, triple contested. Nico's in such a tough spot underneath. Liam shows up at a perfect time to pressure not one, but all 3 of those teams are trying to slow down the push.
Yo, I don't know who any of these people are, but someone's
Nice little
winning.
tag there for Liam to kind of open this one up. You know, first order is not big enough for 3 trios by any
Liam
means. So
FB
these
with the
fights
kill.
are going to get pretty
Neckle balls
scrappy here.
gets knocked.
I'm more interested to see who's
Just
going
wanna
to make
see
an
clicks,
adjustment coming out of
Peterbot,
this. This is not the place you want to
Necko
be
gets
for
knocked.
grand
All right, let's see.
finals, right?
2v2.
For some, it's their first time making their appearance, right? Their first
Yo,
time
whoever's
trying
in
to
chat,
get
thanks,
their
guys.
feet kind of wet in this upper
Everyone,
level
make sure you type in
competition.
chat.
For others like Liam, I mean, very experienced. He's holding its own right now very nicely.
Yeah, just kind of jumping, creating distance.
Oh.
May not be big 105 shots by any means, but he's at least fighting back just like that, chipping him down
All right.
little by little. Josh was down first. Tyler follows him to the lobby curb with
Or got
13.
beamed.
He does have some heals in his inventory.
It was
He
locked
can
in.
manage a way
Oh,
to escape,
Liam
but
got
it's
the
just
res
not
off
only that
and they
team that
won.
you have to worry about. There's still a 3rd trio there. They might not be all 3 members up, but there's still a threat. But
Great
in the
beam, great
distance
beam,
from
great
Porta-Potty
beam.
Liam, that's why you know they're landing here. They just know the terrain so well.
Do you
Such a
want to
good
use
move,
that
such a
little...
beautiful, just kind of angle play there from Liam, but more importantly, talk about holding his own in the 2v1, just in the box fight capability. So Liam clearly feeling very much good, warmed up. Take a look at that tag right there to give him the advantage. Just everything you expect from a very much experienced trio here, an individual like Liam.
All right,
Jumping
let's
into
see.
the other things though, Sphinx
Back
getting
at
picked up here,
resistance
looks like
base.
from the reboot, but Dash, Bryce, and Skittles
Oh,
absolutely
they
ready for the
rebooted.
action here. Get a couple opening tags. Shadow gonna come down to him.
They
going to put up
rebooted
some good
Sphinx.
defense right now, and
Muzz got a
Muzz
nice little
playing
beam on
wonderful
Dash.
side angles there.
The Ultimate Gamer in the chat. Yo, oh my god. What's up, the
Yeah, I see
Ultimate Gamer?
idea. Sphinx
Thanks for
fresh off
popping
the
in, bro.
reboot. They know they got half down.
What is
there.
Goody Ultimate Gamer?
We're watching FNCS Grand Finals.
But Muzz right
Little
there
watch
basically
party
saving
going
the
on, no
day. They
face
get the
cam,
reboot
because
up.
we're
Sphinx
just
doesn't even
watching
get
the thing,
downed, and that's going to be the biggest difference.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he gets
Chilling.
down, you know as well as I do. This trio
You
probably
wanna
pushes,
hit
trying to
that
keep their
to the
numbers
knee?
intact. But the fact that those trees essentially
Need to
saving
find
the day, not
something.
giving them the line of sight to get that knock on the Sphinx,
All right, let's
forcing
see.
them to kind of disengage on out. And you know how stacked this side of the zone
Oh,
is. They're trying to move
Bryce's
on over, but
team
they're
is
stuck
leaving,
between
even
now
though
Muzz's team and Reed's team
Muzz
over at
just
Bloody
rebooted.
Frogs.
Yeah, this is a tough spot to be in. This rotate's not gonna be easy. It's gonna get real
bro, they're
exciting here for
scared.
Skittles,
They're
Bryce, and
scared.
Dash, and I mean, it's
It was
from
a
one problem
3v2
straight
and they
into another.
left.
Reed's gonna
That's
need to
kinda
find
crazy.
his Storm Surge. We'll see what's all gonna fold there shortly, but first, take a
Madeline
look at this
Klein.
replay here. Couple
she like
big
us,
eliminations there, kicking things off for Madeline's team. On the other side, we have a little
He's like-
sample of Peterbot, Cold, and
He's like,
Ripples here playing
Gang,
a
Peterbot's
huge
already
storm base, pushing
based
it
up in a
way
surge tower,
outwards
trading
so
with
that
the
you're
rest
kind
at
of in the
Utopia.
radar distance for the trails
Oh,
in a
Peterbot
distance.
gets beat.
This is one of
He's
those
already trading?
strategies that is
Yeah.
no stranger
Yo,
to the
Peterbot and
upper
Cold are
Fortnite
some trash
competition,
at
right?
trading,
You really
bro.
have to
They
be
both just got
careful
beaten
of
back to
is
back.
how high the thresholds are going to be now
Yo,
as the game starts to
I've
develop.
never seen Peterbot just like straight up
kind of see
face
that,
up and trade. I was like, usually he like trades a little and then like
those
fights
thresholds
most
is
of
getting
it.
higher and higher. That's just more and more teams
Yeah,
taking
but you
note
never know.
of what's going
Yeah, but
on
it's 'cause he's got
around the
brutal
map.
box
That
cards. He
risk
has really
versus
good, like,
reward. Yeah, you can be
surge routes,
flashy. You
but-
could try to box fight the nearest
Yeah,
team
yeah,
next
yeah.
to you, but that kind of
Thank you,
increases
Ultimate
the
Gamer.
third-party
Glad
chance,
you're enjoying
increases
it.
your own chance of going down.
This
And
is
that's why you
epic.
see
Oh,
these
dang,
massive,
Kanata.
massive
Kanata.
surge towers,
Dang.
6 to 7
Kanata's like a
layers
low,
high,
like,
spreading
either.
the distance to cover that rendered
They're
distance.
about
Kanata was
to
putting in the
And
work,
amount
bro. He
of
just hit
heals
triple
around these
headshot.
uncontested POIs, Crime City here being one of them. You saw Ritual kind of
Still
converging
doesn't have a
all
pump
those
though.
heals at the
Honestly
bottom
though,
of
I
these
feel
ramps,
like
all
some of
in
the
one
pros
location.
like the
So
outlaw
when they
more.
do
Dang,
take
Kanata
an
gets
immense amount
another
of
headshot.
damage,
Yo,
it's
Blake
so
is getting
easy for
owned.
them to start
Blake
to heal
is
up,
getting
get back into
absolutely
full health.
owned.
And the other difference maker is
Oliver
even if they do
OG.
get a down
First
monster,
person
they're
to
so
call the
far
Grands,
across
I'm
the
pretty
map
sure.
by the time they try to push over. If they were, that player's gonna be up, he's gonna be revived, and he's gonna
Blake,
be full health.
stop peeking him,
What
bro.
you're looking at
Oh,
right
he
now
got
is,
the.
like,
Oh!
like
I got
You're not
Sword
even
Surge
talking.
is treated equal. Like Kanata has by
Yo,
far
trading is so
gotten
boring,
the
bro.
better,
They
you know,
literally
of this
just let each
trio
other
here as they,
headshot them.
kind of look to
Oliver
fire at one
OG
another.
looking
so you
around
do
for
have to
all
be
the
careful.
meds
Like
and
even look
stuff,
at Oliver
bringing them up.
OG's setup right now, right? Take all this damage. You still need to recover. You still have a whole game ahead of you.
All right,
and
come on.
truly, it will come
Let's
down
see
to who
something
is the better
entertaining.
team
Blake with the
at the
face
end of
cam.
the day.
Looks locked in. You know that's Somerset's boyfriend? You know who Somerset is?
Back. We talked about
Oh, she's
Ritual,
so
trying to
bad.
bring all the loot on over to one spot. That's Oliver's job for
Really?
this stream. Everybody kind of has their respective roles. We talk
Yeah.
about IGLs, fraggers, support players. Well, somebody's got to get the heals to keep everybody healthy.
Do you know who
We've
Francis
been doing
is?
the same thing. Utopia, they kind of spread
Nah,
out
but
the
she's probably-
triangle formation. Usually
What?
threats kind of towards the north.
She's probably, like,
Utopia
cute.
Praise, watching the south side of the map.
Oh.
Hugo watching the shining spans part, and he noticed no team went on over to this.
Yeah, I know,
bunker.
this guy's
He
kinda weird as
immediately
all, Ultimate
beelined
Gamer.
over with his
Should I kick him
misform,
from the
grabbed
call?
all the extra loot there.
Where's
But
he
he's only
signed?
C rank, so there is still going to be more and more as the superhero ranks upgrade, more access to those chests. So if a team
No, I'm kidding,
does
I
continue to
wouldn't
pull
kick him.
towards the south, I can maybe see Blue Threats and Craze trying to rotate over there and get that little bit of extra loot.
And
This
they'll
looks
need
a
it.
little rough over
Most
here,
certainly
stuck in a
these
tunnel.
hero ranks absolutely matter when it comes to getting the unlocks for that upper tier kind of itemization. Looking at Cyclops, VLEX, H2, kind of playing deep in the storm right now.
All right, let's see.
Doing a
That's
nice
the
little
team's in storm.
wide
I
rotate
wanna
here as
see
they try to
Muzz's
find
team. I
themselves
wanna see
into the
Muzz's
new
team.
zone.
Oh, Blake got knocked by Kanata. He should have stopped trading. Peterbot got Island, but then they had to drop back off.
Island Spire,
But he
we're
doesn't have the
keying
medallion.
Absolutely everything.
Wait, why doesn't
enough, the
Peterbot
fight's
have
going
the
down
medallion?
below the
Who has
island,
the
so they can
medallion?
find some rifts. They can easily try to get out of this position.
someone take it
the
from
high
them?
ground on over. It might be just a little bit too risky getting caught in those wind tunnels. You're
They're
just
kinda in, like, a
open,
weird spot, like, they're
susceptible to
not
getting
fighting,
tagged
but,
up,
like,
and that's
they're
Taki
not
showing Vert
fighting, you know?
underneath. And this is a team that's
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
better each and every single major as individuals and as teammates.
Who is
One thing
Ishu, bro?
seems pretty clear right now is that Ishu, Taki, and Vert have gotten the better of Peterbot's team. As far as this initial engagement is concerned, you saw all of the
All right,
shields
let's
on
see Surge
Virtual and
pop. I
Cold
wanna
were
see
at
who's
least around
up.
that 50% mark, and they seem to have kind of had to slow down there. So likely giving up the island, but getting the better of
All
them.
right,
at least
I'm
in
gonna
that
check in
initial
on
exchange.
Klitsch's team because they haven't shown
Damage.
Klitsch yet.
It's like currency allows you to flexible
Yeah, do that, do
walk
that.
around the map, rotate from
Oh,
zone
dang,
to
we gotta
zone,
watch an
especially
ad.
if you get one of those dreaded max pools. As Ritual Cold,
No, I'm not
Peterbot, they
watching
took that
2
rift
minutes
I
of
was
ads,
talking
bro.
about. They got on top of the island, realizing no team's really going to contest
All
them
right,
up
Peterbot
there. And
gliding out.
immediately
Who has
goes
the
from
coin
the
for
island
their
back
team?
on over towards Brutal Boxcars
Peterbot has
Mountain
topped
to
the
try to
damage
take
dealt
these
leaderboard in
priority
his last
positions
5
in order to start
SNCS
to
finals.
continue
That's
to
a crazy
accumulate that
stat.
storm surge.
Yeah,
That's
they're
actually
always
crazy.
Anytime the team hot on their heels here, this
All right, let's
is
see if we
my
can make
stats.
it
supposed
sick.
to be a preparation in full effect right now. And I absolutely love to watch this high.
It's really interesting because usually Peterbot just has the best loot and he can just kind of bully people, but now he's taken like not like a bad POI. Brutal Box Cars is like top 3
Yeah.
POI, but it's
I'll
not like
finish
that.
off, so I don't have all this go.
That was here, Jigs.
Yeah.
The rest of the team
Right.
has seemingly
Yeah.
gotten their loot together, but they need that fight, right? They need the damage, most importantly.
Summit.
Yeah, and just kind of one of those situations where, you know, they are able to take down one of the 3
They're still
trios
fighting
that
at
did
first
land
order
over here.
base,
I
bro.
believe
This
they
is
have a 3v2
nobody
advantage.
wins
The
this.
zone
Like,
is
this
still
is guaranteed.
close by, so they
Everybody
don't have the
loses.
pressure to
Pretty much.
rotate on out
If
just
you've
yet.
been fighting for
And
this
Echo and
long,
Zombie,
there's
it's a
no
whole
way you're up
different
on
story.
third.
Depending on whether or not they got the reboot card or not, they might not be in that position to have the same flexibility, especially pressure coming in from both sides. Zombie getting most of his shields knocked off. And they're just getting surrounded. You see them just taking that different approach, just trying to lurk around, hide the video modules, and just kind of strike when they can.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks like desperation starting to kick in here. Metal being thrown all across this bottom layer. Neko trying to kind of plan the ambush from the side angle. Doesn't seem like he
Yo, we
caught
got
the
another
big
viewer.
elim
Is
that
that
he
you,
was
Ben?
looking for, and Zavi just so much
Oh
pressure
my
coming
God.
in, forcing him back into the first order low
I'm
ground.
sorry, it's not me. Wait, let me go in your chat real quick.
Yo, everyone make sure you're typing in chat, bro.
Kind
Makes
of
it fun.
desperate here to escape at this point in time.
Yeah,
We're the
Zombie
biggest
has no choice.
ace
He's a
fan
porta
fan.
potty, but you can kind of see him
Oh,
on the
Colton,
phone
what's
island,
up?
the south side of the map.
What's up, Colton?
Kind of leaving
Watching
Echo.
some
Luckily for him, he
FMCS
did
Grand
have that
Finals.
misform. Tries to create distance once again using the porta potty, and he's just going further and further
All right,
towards
looks
the
like
north
they're
farm.
finally
I'm gonna go to the
backing off
bathroom
this
real
match.
quick.
Which in
gonna go to the
one
bathroom real
side
quick.
could be
All right.
bad, but on the other side, at least they have a chance to go back and get that reboot card. But
Oh,
action
who is the
going
Scare
down
Bear?
all around
All
the
right.
map. Scare's able to get that knock onto Madden. His teammate follows, and there goes the last one trying to be the hero, but he's going to follow them back to the lobby.
Oh, there we go. There's Clicks.
Nice little
All right,
team.
Clicks.
Elim right
Looks
there
like he's
to set
trading
things up.
with, what is
Little
that?
update here for Clicks and
Flooded?
Yamzo.
Looks like Flooded
See
Frogs.
what it's looking like over here. Several dashes here on
Colton
Clicks'
said, "What's
setup
up?"
right now. Still playing the
Doing
Supernova
good, how are
Academy
you?
very closely here at this given time. And we know what teams are off to the north.
Everyone just
Most
got
likely to be
DMRs
Reed,
trading
Cooper,
right now.
Curly,
Kind of boring.
and Preston's trio
This
kind of
is
nearby.
cool.
And
Yeah, I
off to
think
the
it's cool too.
eastern side,
Glad you
Soneto,
like it, the
Ocean, and
Ultimate
Kim.
Gamer.
So really, any one of these
End games
trios
are the
can already
best.
be on the
You just
move.
gotta
But it
wait
seems like
until then.
Yamzo's hot on the heels of Reed and Cooper.
Looks like he's
Little does he know that
scouting out Reed's
don't see
team
him
right
here,
now.
kind of lurking. He'll likely
I'd
get
love
those
to see them
opening
fight.
tags.
They fight all the time
I'm
in
surprised to see
scrims.
Blake's trio playing this zone kind of
Oliver OG looks like he's about to
just telling
hit the launch
of the
pad.
situation at hand here. They want
They
to
were
make
just
sure that
trading
they
with
are
Peterbot
not
team
rotating
before.
too soon into anyone else's warpath, if you will.
All right,
Got a
let's
couple
see.
of options here too. They can go ahead and ride that first launch pad as deep as possible, and I think that one's going to
All
be
their
the case.
loot
The
is
right
actually
next to 'em,
really
there's that
good.
Bunker, there's the rib.
Wait,
But what
where
this
did
is
they
also going
land?
to
Their
do,
loot's
because we talked
crazy.
about the surge towers, the overabundance of hills,
Their
all of
loot's
them kind of
crazy, and
collecting
this is
them.
after
If they go on the
surge
bottom of
trading.
some of these
They
surge
still have
towers,
all
they
these
could find
meds.
a little bit of extra resources that they can use, heals to make sure to keep the ones in their loadout
How
untouched.
do they have so many meds
It might not
after
be the worst
trading?
plan, but I will see the most drastic thing that is happening to a lot of these
Shadow
teams that are in
Sphinx
that
and
same
Mud
position.
also
outside the storm,
rotating
you're
this
kind of
little, like, dead
minimizing
side
your win
part, but they're
potential
just
when it
getting
comes to that
targeted
heal
by
off at the
Clicks
end of the
this
game.
game.
There's that Cooper, Reed, and Curly trio
Yo,
rotating
Clicks
around
is
the
just
outskirts.
farming the
That
freest
one little
surge
marker on
ever.
the map,
He has
that's
two
Yamzo
teams
looking
that
at them
have
from
to
up
run
above,
right by him
looking
right
for
now.
kind of some opening tags here, and there is a
Cooper and
lurking
Reed
trio
both have
still
cape.
inside the zone. We
Does
knew
Curly
that
have a cape?
Bryce's team was kind of
Oh,
moving
Reed,
behind it.
Reed
Big
knocked
two-tap here
Yamzo.
from
Wait
Reed
a
onto
minute.
Yamzo to put him down.
Wait a minute.
Higgs is gonna have to
And they're
come to
pushing.
support ASAP. If not,
Wait, they're
it's not
pushing.
looking good right now for Clicks and his teammate.
They're pushing.
playing
Clicks
for
gets
quick
the
pickup
res
here.
off,
Here
but they're keyed.
It all kind
Reed's
of
keying
unfolds
them.
right now. Reed backs
Wait.
off. Kind of
You gotta leave
recognizing,
the
wait a
Ultimate
second, I
Gamer.
don't
See you,
need to
man. Thanks
open
for being
up
in the
here,
stream,
but
bro.
Curly
Appreciate it.
falls, and a huge mistake being made
Yo,
there.
and then Muzz
Here
pushes
comes
Reed.
Muzz's trio out of nowhere, collapsing in, taking full advantage of the
Yo.
chaos.
Yo,
This is
they
a prime
just all
example
dogpiled
of
on
why
Reed
they
right there.
sit in their surge towers, monster.
Curly
Even
died.
after
Curly
they
died.
get a
Now
knock,
it's Reed
there's
and
just too much
Cooper
distance.
together.
The revive came into play, and as soon as they were going to crash, Muzz's team got the knock onto Curly. Now Cooper and Reed are forced to try to
All right,
stretch
Shadow,
a lot of their materials
pinching.
in the fourth zone.
Yo,
to try
Shadow,
to make
Muzz.
space. Shadow is putting down pressure. Clixie
Shadow,
also
Muzz,
Higgs,
and
they've
Sphinx are all
disengaged on
pinching
out.
from
They're
different
just watching
sides.
from above,
Reed
smiling
gets
ear to
forced
ear,
down
saying,
to
hey,
drop.
we started this.
Looks
As
like
Curly
Clicks is
actually does
staying
get
out of
cleaned
it.
up by Dash. Monster,
They
that
go
is
back to Muzz.
another
Muzz is like
trio
in no
around
man's
this
land.
spot on the map.
Reed and Cooper have to run. Dang, bro, that was
Dash's
crazy.
team seeing this all unfold
That was
here.
crazy.
They start to look in. They want a piece of the action. Why not
Higgs.
find a few tags here? And you know they're thinking about Muzz's
Higgs
trio and
and
how they were
Clicks
pushed
just
off
looking
the
for more
drop. So that's
surge.
personal.
Looks like
for
Yamzo
sure
left
here.
back to
Clicks, Yamzo,
Supernova.
Higgs get bailed out of a treacherous situation and live to see another day. The team that is most affected right now is obviously Reed's team, but look, they've gotten the reboot card and they seem to have skated
Clicks
out
getting
for a
tagged a
quick
little
reboot
bit.
here to come.
Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking of like Blessings. It is a north zone this time around. So even though they're going back to their POI, Flooded Frogs, there's launch pads over there. They can close the distance, dash sprites as well. So I do expect them to get their teammate back into the game. But how much Storm Surge did they just lose off of him going down and getting rebooted back into the game? That might have impacted them later on as we continue to get closer and closer towards the ending portions. As Diminished Visuals and Braids, they've rotated up from Foxy Floodgates, and they've kind of centered
everyone
themselves
is so
in
much
that middle
more
portion
stacked
of
in
the map,
NA than they
getting
are
as
in EU.
much
I was
Storm Surge
watching
as
EU
possible. I
earlier.
saw
Everyone
multiple
is like
knocks in the
shambles
feet
the
on
whole
them
game.
and on other players.
NA,
So right
everyone's
now, they
like
just
full
gotta
stack.
focus on their rotation, which
Kinda
seems a
crazy.
little bit easier because you see two more teams on top of the Brutal Box Cards Mountain. Bolts, Kanata, and Rapid being
just
one.
farming on Braids.
Yeah, I saw Oliver OG's team affected there. Phaser taken
King's
down
team,
by
one of the-
Oliver OG, just
one of the
looking to
better
go.
teams,
So
I'd
now it's
say.
all up to King.
They're
Keeps
below
in,
on
but
Surge.
seems like
Wait,
they've managed to pick King back
171
up and get him
below.
back in the game. And look,
Wait a
that
minute.
puts them below the Surge. And this is exactly
Wait, they're
what
one
we
of the
just
best
kind of
teams.
expressed, right? When you get eliminated,
Wait, where's
brought back
where's
in, you are
Clicks?
effectively
How is
they
that
just
going?
showed there was like a big fight.
progress in the game. It truly is a huge setback. So
Dang,
now,
King's gotta get some Surge.
how can King,
Did he
PX
run
in, and
and fight?
Phaser play this one out? This is
Clicks
exactly what we wanted to highlight.
Yamzo got
kind of
knocked,
in those
and then
opening moments,
Muzz
those
pushed
breakdowns were
Reach the
all
one that
about,
knocked
can this team figure
Yamzo,
out how
and then
to pick up
Muzz
the surge
killed
damage that is most notably here on
one
NA.
of Reach's teammates.
Yeah, and essentially they
And
need
then
a
everyone ran
nice
away.
elimination and some. Exactly that. They get that knock on the Blake. It did look like Oliver tried to go ahead and turn back. Save
If
the
you
day.
wanted to plus that Lulu
Trio's
wanted,
going
but
down, trying to
Blake
get that
went
elimination,
down.
84 more
King.
damage. Four
All right,
Storm
there we
Surge,
go.
but
Now
still
they're
find
above. Now they're
themselves
602
below
above.
the
Wait,
damage
King?
threshold.
Oh wait, no, that's
With two
Oliver OG
eliminations for
that's
Diego
above.
and Blake, they're
Dang, they do a
600
lot of
below.
creative
Bye.
All they need to do is
Bye.
survive this onslaught from the
you
Brazilian powerhouses.
next
Pretty great defense here by Oliver OG, though. I didn't expect him to be able to kind of
All right,
make
they're
a
getting
play
tanked
like
by
that, but
King's
Oliver
team, one of the best
calls for
fighting
the
teams.
dash out. Definitely wise to disengage.
Oh, what's this
here.
glaze,
They're gonna
bro?
die to Surge
Keys
though.
in are not looking to get
King's
this one
team
up.
is
Oliver's
suffering
gonna
on
go ahead and
Surge,
fall.
but-
Big crack from the side angle there.
Oh,
It's just a matter of moments here now.
it's a
before
1v3
Diego
here.
will
Oh,
fall here
back
too,
clump
but
dead?
not before he takes down
Wait, if he
serious
clutches
damage.
this.
Wait
Wait a
second,
minute.
That Siphon's gonna keep him in the game here.
Wait.
We can't count him out just yet. Cooper
Holy.
shows up as well. He gets put
Wait,
down.
Dad,
Cooper and Reed.
What is going
Wait,
on?
Bro,
Cooper
trees
gets
in the
killed.
bottom
Yo,
of
Early elimination.
what is
Curly
this?
going
There's
down,
3
losing the
solos
Storm
all
Surge.
right here.
Teams are being infected by that investment going
Nah, I just wanna go
sideways,
chase
and now with
Then
Cooper
Reed gets-
down, Curly's gone. Reed is just on the
Hurricane,
run,
yo,
trying
what's
to take
up,
down
bro?
Phaser, but it's just going to get more and more
Thanks for
tough
tuning in,
because
bro.
I saw
We're watching
Higgs in
grand
the
finals.
distance as well.
Yo,
And
there's
that
so
first
many
player
solos just right there.
of Oliver's team, it might have been Diego. He got that first
Reed's
elimination,
going
but
up.
he
Reed
went
wants to
down.
fight.
What is going
Reed is like
on?
Wait.
full
You
aggressive.
can't pay for action like
Can you go
this.
to like
Reed
someone
versus
else's like
Phaser,
just go to a
one-on-one.
different tab and go back
This
on
is where
YouTube
Reed
because it's
shines,
glitching
though.
for me.
He queues up into
Why?
fights like this all day
Oh,
long,
Reed
but
dies.
This time it's Phaser who connects the dots.
It's really
and
glitchy.
closes
Wait.
The
Yeah, mine is
conversation
too.
right there, and now he will have a chance to get the pickup here, but look who's coming in. Other teams that need that
It's not
damage.
good, yeah,
668 below here for he lost the
I'm doing
plot,
good,
but
Hurricane. How are you?
Phaser,
Yo, we
I
got
mean, he's
6
warmed up.
people
He's
in chat.
already
Yo,
done
what's
against
up,
the best of
everyone?
the best.
Thanks for
I
being in
think,
chat. We're watching
Plot's
some
got
grand
something-
finals right now.
something to worry about
Pretty
here.
cool.
This
There's
might be
just a
Chip.
lot of
OG
action.
Chip. He may have lost the plot, but he might
This
not
is the
have lost
most
the
fighting
skill.
there's,
He's
like,
ready
been
to
in a
kinda go
mid-game.
ahead one-on-one against
Usually
Phaser.
it's all
Phaser's
trading.
playing this so safe. He has
So
3
Reed
med
just
kits. He has a
died
decent
and
amount of build.
Oliver
He just
OG's
needs to stay
full
alive and
trio
continue to
just
create
died.
distance.
Reed's
It's
whole
only
trio is
bandages
out.
on the other side. He might not know
King's
this. This might be
trio
a
was
hindsight
fighting
thing to
too,
talk about,
and
possibly
they
just
all
needs
died
to
except for
continue to stay
Phaser,
alive
and they were
as he
below
now
on
put
Surge.
pressure
Now they're
back. 6
above.
builds. He continues to push
And
forward. He
then
knows his
Oh, God.
time is limited. Another big shot coming
Pilot's
out from
keying
Phaser, but he
Phaser
did
because
force to
he's
cancel that
600
first med
below
kit.
on Surge, so he has
Very
to
nicely
key him.
done by him
Yo,
as
this is
well.
crazy.
Plays the med kit,
All
gets
the
the
teams
Siphon
that
to
were
kick in
below
as
on
well,
Surge
and
just had a huge
this
fight.
is a huge
That's crazy.
damage tick happening here. I do think he might have storm sickness. Is that just
Oh, Phaser has
ticking
storm
away
sickness.
Too fast, too much time
Dang, and he's
spent
dead.
in the zone.
Yo, literally everyone that was fighting in that died. 3 full teams got eliminated
Honestly, I
in
thought
that
this
fight.
major
That's
was gonna be
crazy.
entertaining, but I
Wait,
Peterbot
where's
and
the-
Ritual
oh,
fighting.
this entertaining this
Peterbot
early
trio.
on
Just to the right.
into game
What?
1. It just goes to show that
Touch us to the
everybody,
right.
you know, when it comes to the practice, the eval cup, the divisional cup, even those
Bro, I want to
scrims,
see Clicks POV,
it's
bro.
really all being
You're
put
good.
to
You're
use.
at
All those tricks
143
being
subs. Nice,
exposed here
Hurricane.
early on.
Great to hear, bro.
And you're seeing
Only
them with those
54
wrist-
people people
Some of
left.
these teams
That,
took
actually, no,
early in game
that's a lot.
number 1. It
It's
didn't pay
7th
off.
zone
They
already.
might start to
Staying that
change
one
up their
quick.
thought process going into the next.
Really does make you think about how much time
Oh,
you spend
Booga
in the
gets in.
zone. Booga
There's a
threats and
little
Crazy though,
replay
putting the
going on.
laser to use here. Very, very nicely done there to go on and open
Peterbot,
up
Cold, and Rickshaw looking full
another player
staff.
there for Crazy's team, but
Can we go on fix this Twitch real quick?
Somewhat found their bearings.
Nah, I will after.
14 above the damage.
Is the quality bad for you right now?
Not usual.
Yeah, a little bit.
Peterbot,
It looks
Richmond
fine on
cold,
stream
but
though. So.
this is where they shine best. They've made it to end game, and now everyone has to
Wait, Peterbot and Clicks might end up fighting.
Clicks, Yamzo, and
Here's
Higgs.
Click.
Just sections
Click's
away
carrying the
from
pistols.
danger
Ooh,
here.
Yamzo
They
with the
need to
headshot.
Yeah,
They're barely
below the
above. They're
damage
barely
threshold,
above on
the
Surge
damage
because they
threshold.
ended up
find the
having to
open
fight
opportunity
Reed's
there for
trio.
Yamzo.
Wait, are you zoomed in, or?
Immediately
No, I'm
bump
not.
the
I just
tail.
need
The
to-
rest of his team pushes
Just pull it
forward.
up
They
on
your
have
phone.
trust in each other for them to catch
Yeah,
up.
it's on full screen
Clean
on
up
my
the
iPad now, so I can see
eliminations.
the whole like map and
Damage
Surge and everything.
threshold. They're not
At least Amza only 4 points.
While Higgs needs the heal, Clicks as well. The damage
Luka's
is there.
doing-
Yo,
Luka's-
Booga's trio is also
Leading the
only
path,
up
trying to build that
by
perfect type
50.
of safety into the zone. You're seeing the whole
Everyone,
western side
Booga and
of
Click
the zone
both like
stacked like
barely
a
up on Surge.
a bunch
They're gonna
of
need a lot more. Ooh, Booga picks up a
This is
kill.
where Booga threatening Craze.
Over 100.
He slept on endgame experience. coming in
118
full
above.
effect here and now.
Yo, Booga and Click
They've
both struggling for
somewhat
Surge right
positioned
now.
themselves up for the first to take high
Do you
ground.
lose Surge? Like,
Another
if
trio
you're
off to the
118, how do you
eastern
go
side
down?
here.
If
Seems
other
like
people
Surge
get more
is
tagged.
also active. Yamzo, Higgs, and Clicks right below this base here. So
Kanata.
majority of the lobby pulling the zone here. That's a very favorable outcome.
All right, Kanada's up 140. So many people are like barely above.
Where's
on Surge.
Bucky?
Just looking over on
Where's
that
Bucky?
team. The
Who?
madness smoke goes down. They don't necessarily
Bucky?
see
No,
here
there's
them
Bucky
getting
or-
affected
Oh yeah,
by
Bucky.
the active
Nah,
storm
he's playing on
surge.
West.
But might not be the time to peak either.
Yo, we're got
Especially since they're
consistent
above
6
it.
viewers,
Looking
guys.
through the
Thank you,
cones, they're
thank
looking
you.
at high ground.
It's a
They're
long
saying, hey,
stream,
it's right
too.
now too early. They did pull it on their side for the most
Pollo
part.
looking stacked.
But on the other
Pollo's
side, Pollo,
500
Agers,
above
and
on
Acorn,
Surge.
haven't
He's
seen too
chilling.
much of them, but 500 damage
Big
above
chill.
the
You were
threshold.
my
Like clear
kind of
rotation, because as the zone
girl.
opens up, it's going to give them more and more of a path to choose from.
All right, let's see. Yamzo,
He's
like-
the
he's
not
replay is
losing on
still.
it.
Yamzo's perspective to go ahead and
That
initiate.
That kill saved them on
Knock
Surge.
here,
They
kinda
were like
clean
really
things up
struggling.
onto Soneto's trio.
They're still only
Get them
46
right
above.
into
Oh, he picks up another
position
kill.
that they need to be in here in the end game. These elims
Another?
also start to add up. Don't
Yo,
forget
Yo, I
about
have it on my
Dragging out
iPad and on
versus
the...
IGL.
super critical here to the overall tournament format.
Who's the
threats
Booga?
Craze
Oh,
back in
Booga
the
ended
mix
up
here.
getting
Give
his
up the high
Surge,
ground
and
play
they
for
take
the
down
Who's
mid
this
another
trio?
A huge
Booga?
elimination here to keep them in the
Can't
game.
see. Who's this trio? Do you know?
Just look at that. The vets
Peak 12
starting to get
viewers
active
with
here,
my
and
stream last
what a
night. That's great,
find.
Hurricane.
Dashes here for the end game is absolutely perfect. Meanwhile, on high ground, who would have thought Bryce's team from the storm to the skies here are the
Oh, dang,
first to
Bryce
take a
ended
stab
up taking
top.
height after
I
they
wouldn't even
left
thought they'd have enough
resistance
mats.
base.
And
Wait,
I
they
guess I was
dipped
right.
on
They
Mars,
really
and then
don't
they
have
ended up
much, but they're putting up a
chilling.
flex
How are
here.
they 500
Yeah, but at
above
least
on
this is going to
Surge?
give them a little bit of bird's eye view. The biggest thing
Wow,
is I
they
need
really
to know
split that
if
good.
anybody on this team has a misform, because that's going to make it easy for them to get the eliminations, drop down low, get
All
the
right.
resources, and go
Chilling
right
on height,
back
they really
up
don't
to
need
that high
anything.
ground.
They
But if
can
they don't
just
have it,
sit
that's just
there,
going to make it more and more
try and
risky.
pick up a couple
the zone
kills,
does
I
pull
guess.
a little bit in their favor, but the little builds that they have, it's getting more and more
Kills
on the
are worth
edge
5
of, do we
points,
go
so, like,
for it?
if
Do we
you
give
can get
up
a
height?
couple
Do we drop
kills,
down and try
it
to
really
get
matters.
elimination? I don't think they're in a safe spot no matter what
Peterbot
they
has
do.
a nice
1,000 above
loadout.
the threshold,
Mythic,
though.
DMR,
Ritual
Bird,
and Cold,
Chug
they're just
Jug, and
focusing
then
on the rotations. They're letting those elimination
exotic
opportunities come to them.
Outlaw.
Yeah, Skittles and Bryce actually find the Elam as well. They might get the refresh they're looking for, and then look at this. Look at a crash course.
Bryce's
It's a
team
Kanata
keying.
bolts here on the mid-ground.
They really don't need anything. They're just doing this if they want to. Keying bolts. Oh man, that's
Someone's lost the
a
plot
bold
for
move.
real this time, and he is now had his.
This is wild.
But look, they turn around.
Rapid takes
He loves that.
Forced off the high
Oh,
ground.
Peterbot's team getting
keyed.
keyed.
Now, playing almost
Twins pulled
intentional
too.
ground here for elimination.
Peterbot.
This is the difference between
Oh my God,
kind of
Clicks is down.
group stages and finals.
Clicks died, yeah, Clicks
It's not about
died.
winning, now it's about getting
Booga's
points
trio
here.
took down Click.
Yeah, that consistency, the eliminations,
Dang,
4
that sucks
points
for him.
a 1 win with 10 eliminations, monsters over a
Rapid
100-point
Kanata and
game.
bolts
Kanata,
on height.
Rapid bolts. We saw them getting pushed by
They
Dash
do have the
Bryce. That
shockwave
was
pistol
high
too,
ground
so they
team,
can't
say,
really
"You
get
know what?
knocked
You want
off.
this
That's the
player?
only thing
You
that can really
have it."
refight, and they have
immediately
it.
built up with the little builds that they did have left. Everybody's
Peterbot
probably
still
in a
alive,
similar
rotating in.
situation.
Oh, good beams.
Material
Gets
count
beamed
that
by
they're
bolts.
using. Their eye in the sky to their advantage, going ahead and shooting
going
down
up.
on the team. But Acorn, Pollo, Agers, exactly
Booga
that. They're
is
contesting
chilling.
for the
Booga's
high
been
ground,
going
and they
crazy this
haven't
endgame.
fought through
4
the
kills,
same amount of
both
chaos
first.
Yo,
that
Booga may
every
actually win this
team
game.
might be there
I'm
for
not
the key.
joking.
Oh yeah, look at how quickly.
I know he only
Kanata
has a
folded his hand of cards
duo
there.
with him right
You
now, but
guys
like,
can have it, Pollo.
Pollo's
Agers
team
yeah,
takes
I think
height.
the Yamza.
their way straight to the
Is
top
the
of
Yamza and
high ground
Hayes
win
still alive?
game, but low
No. Oh yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm throwing Higgs.
Yeah, Higgs and Yamzo.
And Cold are still in this one right now. Racking
I'm going
base right now.
here. See that they have full control. Like Flex is down and out. Higgs and Yamzo are the last two left.
Yamzo goes around, makes it in zone. Who's that? Takes down both.
Shuts him down. 2 more elims.
Wait, they just went from Pike to dead that quick.
And things are now starting to look
Wait,
very favorable for him.
Yeah, every team in this lobby, but maybe 2, are in shambles. Are
Peterbot,
at least one
he has the shockwave pistol and the outlaw. Peterbot dies.
Set his eyes in the
Peterbot
sky,
died.
the shockwave pistol, but it
No.
goes down.
Oh my God.
Pollo's
Doing
still on
his heel
Pike.
towards the
Pollo
back.
is dominating.
Pollo, Agers, and Acorn.
Dude, I want
Game
Flex to
number
win so
Pollo's gonna
bad.
win
Come on,
this game.
Yamzo, Higgs.
Demons Domain
Pollo's
are
about
in
to
the
win.
driver's seat, looking to close this one out, but Cold
Oh my God,
falls
Cold
as well.
died
Ritual
too.
died.
On to Ritual.
Dang.
Ritual died.
Higgs died.
Top line for the team that
Yamzo's
we
full stack.
expect to win
Yo,
this
Yamzo
weekend's
can clutch
tournament
this.
here. This grand finals
Nah,
is just starting to heat
Pollo's
up.
winning
Yamzo gets a little siphon here, delivered
Agers
to him.
went down to
Pollo
frag and he
still
came
in the
back
game
up.
here, healthy as ever. Acorn
Yamzo's
alongside him.
full HP. Yamzo's
just
chilling.
a wild factor here.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, he's good.
Got a misform to go ahead and play with.
He's gonna get
Oh,
But no, he
great
doesn't
skin.
instead. Has to go ahead and take the fights here.
Use the cape. There you go.
Too much
Yamzo
Oh my God.
around the outskirts here.
Yo,
Jacob's
Pollo's
starting to
team
get
is just
interesting. Decisions
stuck
to go
on
up.
height.
What
They're
just happened
perfect.
here?
Visual.
Yeah, he has no extra heals, so he knows he can't play the backside of the zone. Unless he
Visuals
gets a
and
little extra
Braids,
ore down.
just
Jojo
figuring out
Fishy
low
on one
ground.
side. Visuals trying to
Yamzo
break their way.
Yamzo
They're
chilling.
getting smushed to the outside of zone. HP is going
Ooh,
down. The
Visuals
Storm is
goes
doing a lot
down.
of the work as Yamzo is trying to steal that
Jojo.
one away.
Yamzo trying to get the
Jojo
tag.
Fishy gets it in the nick of time. The
Oh my
Siphon
God.
is now coming into
Yamzo
play.
rotates
Hydra
in.
is diving down, but
Wait.
Acorn falls to Visuals.
Pollo's
Nobody
team
here is a
drops
full
down.
trio. That gives anybody a
Pollo
fighting
wins.
chance, but nah. Not in Ager's house. He ends that run rather quickly.
Pollo and Agers.
Forces outside of the zone for
Braids
to
played
that
heal off early.
and he only
Tank
has
and
a
zone, he's
net
going back.
kill
Can he
and
1v2?
possibly some
This would be
Storm
crazy if
Sickness
he
on top.
1v2.
Timing is going to be crucial.
He's the one with
Braids
the
is trying to
invis
make
point.
that last-ditch effort
Wait,
into the zone.
and
He's
they
in a
die.
1v2, and
Pollo wins
Agers
game
put that
1.
final nail in the coffin.
10
A
kill
10
win. That's
elimination game number 1 for the Major 1 champs.
When they took height, they only
Leaderboard.
had 3, and all of a sudden, that end game came boiling down pretty
10 kill win.
quickly. Talk about a game that
Dang.
heated up. That was incredible.
Flex is in
action.
6th?
You know,
Not
I'm
that
gonna
bad.
win on the
What's
tournament.
Peterbot?
Pretty happy
Peterbot's
with
in
the
third,
action we
so
saw
Pollo,
just in
Agers, and
game
Acorn,
number
105
there,
points.
Jacob.
They just
Talk
won
about
10
exciting.
kills.
Yeah, we even saw
Yeah.
that game.
See
So
Jojo.
they couldn't get hype. We
I
saw
don't even
Kanata
know
go
who they
up
are.
there, challenge
Good
it,
for them,
take
they're
it from
second
Dash.
place.
Yeah.
And then at the
Ritual
end,
pulled him,
they
Peterbot,
waited
third
for that
place. How many
perfect
kills did they
blow.
have
You
that
almost
game?
got to give all the
They had
credit
8
to
kills
Acorn
that
Six,
game.
IGL, even though he did
Booga
go down
threats
here
and
making it a
praise,
little
they
bit
were
close,
popping
but
off.
he was the one that
They had
probably
8
made
kill,
that perfect call that turned their game
They were
around and
popping off.
eventually turned it into this.
Ooh.
The
8 kill
2v1
6.
Braids, even
Flicks
with
in
the
six.
world, did not stand a chance
Flicks had a
against
4 kill
Agers
4.
and Pollo. The Major
bad.
1 champion strike first in game number 1. Zeke,
And
what
everyone
are your
else
thoughts?
is just kind of chilling.
That's
Wait,
it.
where's,
Tournament's over. Pollo's better than Peterbot. There, I said,
Rapid
okay,
Kanata and
see
Bolts
you guys
ended
in
up getting
Globos.
9.
See you guys there. Bye.
They ended in...
Where's Booga?
I cannot believe this just transpired,
Came in
right? A
Booga's
hectic
fourth.
game, to say the least. And it's crazy that I feel like every time we look
Visuals
at like a different
break
trio, it's
in
like,
a minute.
oh, hey, them. It's no, it's them. It's
Got
them. It's
second
them.
place.
They're
Go on
right.
Twitch, just Twitch real
What is
quick. Go
going
on Twitch,
on?
just Twitch.
So much
What?
chaotic.
Go on
so many
Twitch,
chaotic
Twitch real quick.
things transpiring in this game, but at the end, Pollo
No,
and
I've-
Agers managed to just stay together, right? Say, hey, look, we've been here before.
Flicks is
We
running
just
like
need to stay
maxed out.
calm, cool, collected, and they
Oh, there we
start
go.
the day with a VR with 10 eliminations. Kelly, that's too much. Whoa, they're gonna.
such a-
Whoa.
It's such a good start, and honestly, it's Pollo, Agers, and Acorn that bring it every single time. And Jacob was talking about it. You saw all these different trios, all these players looking up for height, trying to take height. But it's Pollo, Agers, and Acorn that can literally be down, like, just to 14 builds on the mid ground and somehow convert that into a strong height.
Ozzy Antics is like
Pollo's
so far
ability
behind.
Yo,
with that
Ozzy,
mythic AR is
38,000
just
viewers
so
right now
dirty,
on
so
Twitch.
disgusting. He can just get eliminations from the
Ninja
low
has
ground
20K.
that just everyone
Wait,
is so
Click says
distracted by what's
Click says
going
less
on.
viewers than
Agers,
Ozzy, that's
Acorn,
crazy.
and Pollo play that end game perfectly.
Click says
I mean, MDF made the
37.7.
call, right? The end game was
Wait.
absolutely
Yo,
stacked.
Ozzy
Talking about
is
how all of
popping
the trios
off.
that we kind of expected to win this weekend, they were all
Back
kind of
City has
found
20,000
in the end game
viewers.
at one
Yo,
point. And then
Back
not to
City-
mention also
Back
teams that
City
are
blew up
qualified
this
to the global championship with Braids visuals in a minute in the
Yo,
mix right
I
there
can't
as
believe
well.
Ozzy has
What a
38,000
statement there
viewers.
from
How many does he have on
Acorn,
YouTube?
Pollo and Agers. I mean, complete and Agers, I mean, complete dominance. Right? It
Ozzy
looked like
has
the high ground was all
14,000 on
Bacanadas,
YouTube
but
and
the big boys going
38,000 on
head-to-head
Twitch. Holy,
up
he's
there
famous.
for the win. Incredible stuff.
So
Maybe
many
he's
things
such a, like,
happened in that game.
a
So many
good
things
boy,
to break
you know?
down. So much nuance. But first, a short break. When we return, we'll dive into some of what we
Worry
saw in game
about
number
that.
1 and start preparing ourselves for game number 2.
Bro, I hate how it's like a 10-minute gap between.
What?
Like, what's the point? What's the point of a 10-minute gap between?
Just to give people a chance to like talk about what they did wrong. Yo, I can't believe Rapid Bolts and Kanata ended up selling high ground, and then Pollo just took it and dominated. And I guess I'll play some Fort. Okay, let's play some like. Ooh, bubble shooter? Wait. Yo, are you watching my stream? You better be watching.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have to hit the blue ball.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
No, no, I'm on the phone. It's on. Where's on? I have to ask. Okay. There's some Subway Surfer.
I play Subway Surfer? If they have it, I
Yeah,
can
you
know
should.
it.
They do. It's to the right. Like it's right next to that,
yeah,
like
yeah.
32. Yeah. Bar.
Alright.
If you get over 500 coins, I will gift. I'm kidding.
Alright, give me a score. If I beat it, you have to do 10 push-ups.
Alright, 2K
What?
gold. 2K gold.
Wait, what score?
Welcome
Yeah,
back
sorry.
everyone to the FNCS. Almost danced, but
2K, like gold.
Alright, welcome back.
You're at 41.
No, not gold, not
Number
gold. Distance.
one. I cannot believe it. Pollo, Acorn.
Distance?
Get yourself a victory
1 mil.
Royale.
Huh.
It was insane. 10
Alright.
eliminations as
2,000.
well. But there's other things that kind of develop.
Well, you're already at 1K
I
now.
just
Like
died,
Quincy,
bro.
Amzo,
Oh, wait, I
and
get a free life.
Higgs. What was crazy
With
Yo,
Adobe
tell me when
Acrobat
the
AI
game
Assistant,
starts.
I
Okay.
can
Kind of
summarize
solo
key
clutch
contract
there
details
toward the
in
end
seconds
game.
so that I can
And I mean,
confidently
I
explain
feel
it
like
to both the buyer
every time I
and
feel like I see Zoe doing this in the end game, especially as a solo, he's always clutching like this, right? I don't know that I've ever seen a situation where it's just him.
How many
and
viewers
it's
you got
we're
right
gonna
now?
see some- oh, he's eliminated.
We have 2 viewers. It's me. Are you in the stream?
Yeah,
Alright,
sometimes.
it's me and you. Just playing some Subway servers. Alright, if I get 2,000, you gotta do 10 push-ups. Oh, dang it. Yo, I'm so locked.
And if you want it,
Oh, dang it. Alright, new high score. 697.
no way.
Like, 6?
Oh, baby.
What?
That's good enough. Now my dad just made me a grilled cheese.
Nice.
Me and
let's go
orders
Jetpack.
are watching some Fortnite right now. Ooh, some milk.
Yo, I'm about to break my high score.
Tough.
No. Alright, that's a new high score though. The game about to start. A minute 30. Block blast. Let's check this out.
Dad, what day is the 8th?
Ooh.
Has it started yet?
No. Or at least I don't think. Can you check? Oh, beautiful.
Mhm. Did you get
What?
talk to your mom? Mhm. What did she get? You know she's going to the Super Bowl for work. Yeah. Where is it this year? I have no idea. Well. What? Did you give DC the birthday? I did. Huh? I did. Yeah, I did.
Oh shoot. We missed it, bro. Next game
Are you
started.
serious? Come on. I'm upstairs now. Over my head and in your head. Killing love for bad words.
All
Ball's
right.
contested again.
Yeah. They're gonna be contested every game, I think, unless one of them switches drops.
Team giving them a little bit more respect, right? Skittles and Dash saying, hey, let's just play the outskirts here. We don't necessarily want to clash too early.
Again, though.
And they're going to go ahead and probably take their odds up against Reach
really
Trio
good.
here later with the outskirts rotate. But Shadow Sphinx and Muzz seem pretty adamant on inching their way towards them and force a fight almost.
Yeah, you saw that mark on the minimap, though. They know exactly where they went. They rotated towards the north, and they're going to go back on over towards
Pollo,
the east if they do want. There's a lot of loot over there.
Lucky
East
guy.
of Resistance, west of Flooded. There's also a Slurp Chuck if they don't have the shields they want, or just want to save some more. Another uncontested fight. We saw it in game one. Pollo, Acorn, and Agers. They win that game, and in that game number one, Agers put up 1,744 damage, the most assist in the game as well. Even though he booked that final elimination, it's just going to show how flexible all these players are.
Oh, yeah, putting in the work right there. And you know, Acorn's biggest fear is shutting down Peterbot early, right? Like, you really don't want them to have too much momentum in that lap game.
Yes.
Like, I mean, they were setting themselves up for a crash course to
never won an
victory,
FNCS.
but yeah, things just went south. So Acorn's team, if nothing else, is one of the most consistent when it comes down to it. Bolts Canada and Rapid also having a fairly, you know, great start to their tournament. Remember, they're just playing for a global championship position at this point, right? They have a lot more on the line here than some of the other teams.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it's Kelly, Vivid, Zeke, that were talking about it, you know, last week during group stages with Canada, and his perfect record, 27 FNCS
Smart to add.
appearance. Well,
yeah. Oh, I don't even have to. Alright.
Fuck me.
Only thing is, Flex has all of his teammates muted. Does he have himself muted too? He has himself muted.
Too many.
People can go on a stream, you know?
Too many.
Oh wait, no, he doesn't. He's not muted.
Nice, good shit.
Yeah, I think he would have his teammates muted, but
Yeah, he has all his teammates muted. He always says.
I have no mobility. It's just you out.
he can hear them though.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3-1-1. No, I don't see it.
Can you turn up the volume?
It's on max volume. Alright, let's see. Like, I mean, its loot's looking decent. Why is this, like, thing look so small? Like, his inventory looks so small.
Yeah, that's your... I know how to change that. It's called your HUD scale.
They're the fucking best. I'm zooming in, zooming in.
You can make it smaller or bigger.
Oh, wait, they're actually fighting. Wait, 33 white? Who is that?
Who is it?
I bet that's Reed's team. Who was it? Oh, it's anonymous.
You got it, Cat. We could still...
Want to stick on his stream for this game?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
We should just stick on his stream this game.
Wait.
Yeah. We'll stay on here until endgame, because endgame it's better on the broadcast. Then you can see everyone.
Yeah, I need...
Alright, I'm calling a Clicks win this game. Clicks win. I feel it.
Is it blue DMR? Should I get?
I do not feel it at all.
Yeah, I could get.
That's what I'm saying. No, Click is gonna win, bro.
Peterbot wins. Peterbot on top, bro.
I have 3 medkits extra big here. I'm throwing.
In all honesty, though, Pollo probably wins it. I feel like Pollo's gonna win like 3 games today. Like, he's unconned at Demon's Domain. I feel like he's gonna win like 2 more games, and then Peterbot's gonna start landing on him.
I mean, doesn't
Yo,
matter.
we got 4 viewers in the chat. What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up, there, guys? We're just
Yo, everyone make sure you type in chat. Makes it more fun. We're watching Grands right now. We got Clicks' POV up. We're gonna switch to the broadcast in a little bit.
Yeah.
Clicks must have done his trading early.
Move,
What was that? Clicks only has 33,000 viewers, bro. Fell off.
Only 33,000. JC has 36,922.
Yo, Clicks is leading in so far. He might actually be getting old, bro.
I'm not trading them anymore.
Clicks might actually be old. Oh, he just dodged that.
I'm coming.
I mean, his loot is like fine, like it's good.
2 bags, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when they got their surge. They must have done it like super early.
Superman, Bob? Yeah, I'm coming. Made it. I need metal. I need to farm metal. I'm 0 metal.
They must have like traded. I don't know who they would trade with. They trade with flooded. They must have traded with flooded super early.
I have 3 medkits. I'm carrying 3. But I need to carry a bomb if you don't have caves. Yeah. We're booted.
Alright, let's see a different POV. They're just farming.
We the fucking north. Preston's P. We could. I can tire
Yo,
into it.
let's see Aussie.
I'm going. What's up?
How many
No,
viewers?
Aussie's
Oh,
still
Aussie only has
afraid, bro.
31k. Aussie fell off.
Oh, they fell off. Bar.
Yep.
Oh wait, is Click
See?
seeing someone?
Can we look?
Oh, they're looking back in Storm. Someone just
Okay.
rebooted.
Who is it?
Enough.
That's probably
Coming?
Reed's team. Yeah, they're keying him. They're keying him.
Go.
Where is he? Oh, they killed him. Who was
Next
that?
is Was
it?
Anonymous.
They threw.
Bro,
They threw
Reed.
Yo, let's go.
Anonymous.
3 kills on the board.
I'm telling you, bro. Click's winning first ever FNCS, bro.
Nah, I feel like Click's best chance to win was last ever in CS. Came second. Loser.
But like, what if like,
If he disagrees, just listen. No.
what if like him, Peterbot, and Pollo all went on the same team? Who's stopping that team?
They'd probably win.
I see him. One died.
Oh, they
Whole trio,
wait.
whole trio.
Clicks get surge
Go
on the
back.
body, bro. What are you
I'm going
doing?
back.
They boxed up body.
Pushes out.
All right, they're all A rank too. They got A rank really
Okay,
early.
that's
They should go and try
nothing.
and farm the
No,
chest
that's
and
just-
then.
Higgs is Higgs with IGL. Yamzo's no.
Yamzo.
Yamzo.
Higgs is
Yamzo's-
I'm
I
pretty
thought-
sure Clicks is support.
He should be
carry?
support 'cause he's a good boy.
6 minis, 2 bigs, and 3 meds. 3, 5. Yeah, I'm coming. I got it.
Yeah.
Yo, come on, Click. Hit that 8-tier chest. All right, let's see. What's the broadcast looking like?
Use it, but Osid says, let me go for the high ground. They're not going to leave.
Osid?
Let me try
Who's
to
Osid
push
fighting?
them out. But it's also being a risky situation because if they don't go ahead and try to disengage, they're going to stay and fight you. And the longer you are in zone, I said it for game number 1, it's going to happen here again in game number 2. That chances of winning the heal off goes out the window.
Interesting. They're forced to med miss here because Cam couldn't find any excess heals, possibly left behind by Vert's trio there. And that's going to be one big key med miss down. Here comes the redash. Just go ahead and get ready. Donnie's team now had more than enough time to kind of situate, rotate out ahead. They'll
Mud
be the
is
ones
still
putting up the
fighting at
resistance.
resistance
Muzz
space.
thinks
Holy, that's just
Shadow
drawn out
here
fight.
at the resistance space. Kind of finishing things up this time onto Skittles.
And
Dash
they
and
ended up
Bryce here.
killing him. Nice. All right,
Bryce
Muzz got
trying to
the
hide,
sweep.
but they ultimately will end
Who's
up
on?
Oh,
Who's that?
Jojo, this
up
is the second
to
place
the
team.
point
Second place
threshold.
is
Ayasi,
fighting.
Pikes, and JoJo leading the elimination counts, though, and continuing to do so here. That's the momentum kind of in the sails here for
Yo,
our
there's
Group
so
3
much
stage.
more fighting on
Kind of game 1
NA than
winners.
there is on EU.
Could be their season.
Yeah, EU like is so
Could be
weird.
11 eliminations,
Because
third
EU,
place,
the surge
second
is
place
so
on
high,
the
you
leaderboard
literally
after
have to trade
placing
all
third.
game. And then you're
Kind
like
of beaten
still
out
below.
straight through eliminations, and now we're kind of getting a taste of how they're actually getting the job done. It's these early game fights. This one might be a little bit more risky.
Bye.
Game
That's
1
about
pulled north, and you see 3 teams in this location, even at 4th, all of them lurking slowly up the side of the mountain. It's not going to be as easy to shut down as a surge base before, but they're just kind of hoping one of these teams disengages, drops down, tries to leave, and they run into them.
Game 2 feels a little different, though. It seems like teams have
So they have that.
almost threw the bases out the window and said, no, we've had enough
How many
of
viewers
that.
there is though?
They've almost changed their
I know
strategies to those that have kind
and I
of
miss
faced
you.
up in the general area. Cyclops, VLS, and Ace Cube.
Whereas I'm getting braces
still
on
forced on the
Tuesday.
defensive.
Bar.
The gas out here. Just a couple
Yeah.
100 material counts left here.
Do you have them?
Calipper, Fred,
No.
Aaron inching their
What
way
color
up to
are
the
you
top, likely to try to clean
Light
up
blue.
the fight
Light
as it
blue.
resolves here in the
Orange.
coming moments.
Gotta be careful.
way up.
They're getting lurked on at the bottom of the mountain as well. The lurkers are being lurked. 2 teams fighting up above. One of them actually disengaged. Cyclops,
Ooh.
Leaks, and Cube. Eoxy gets shot at by the
with the
third
DMR.
party, so he's going to have to rethink that situation.
Red
That
box.
causes a little bit of commotion underneath because now that lurking team's position has been revealed, and with one team
Oh, I
disengaging,
miss
that gives an
you,
opportunity for another 3v3 to go
Oh,
down
I
at the top
got
of the
to
mountain.
say, but I
JoJo's
miss
team's
you.
now officially downloading that information there. Aaron seems to have been
Hey,
cracked by the team in the distance that they were trying to lurk up, and they almost
Like,
seem
I wish
forced
me
to
and
take
you
this
got
fight
to
here.
play
I
tournament
have to assume
with
they
Clicks,
haven't
so like
really
me, you,
gotten
Clicks.
a chance to get big damage.
And then we would win.
JoJo finds
We would
right
get
there.
Clicks' first
Bills, I'm
FNCS
surprised they
win.
didn't scope for it. Saw a little
Yeah.
hesitation there as likely the team's trying to
100%.
decide what are we going to do here, take the fight.
But
Play
I
it
miss
slow.
you again.
JoJo gets another kill.
JoJo
Yo,
takes one of
who
his
is this
own
team?
3
I've
HP
literally
elimination.
never heard of
Kinda
them
needs
before,
it
and they're
for
in
the
second
Siphon,
place
but he's
bragging
getting tossed,
out.
flipped upside down for a moment before he actually gets knocked. With
Oh,
1
JoJo
HP, Aaron's
goes
trying
down
to live on
right
a prayer,
after
but
that
Pikes,
compliment.
Eoxy, they know how much damage is there. They're trying to continue to go through these builds. and
Hey,
trying
we
to
do
finish
not
this
want him
one
to
up.
get the
I
finish.
think it is a 2v1. The other one did
Oh.
get knocked out. Caliper's going to have to fight
Pick.
this 2v1 the best that he can.
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
JoJo
just
they go
down
down to res
realizing, hey, we
JoJo.
have a 3v1 advantage. If we force this res, we're forcing him in a position
is
to either
JoJo?
res, we keep the 3v2, or fight us in a 2v1.
And they do get to get the double pickup, so they'll be 2 times as fast here, right onto the wall. No, he had to cancel it,
Eoxy
but
goes
Clipper
down,
finds
Peterbot
a
goes
monster
down.
retag,
It's all up
and
to
then a follow-up.
Caliper. And
The Siphon
Caliper
comes through, that's the finish onto
1v2.
Eoxy
Is
and
it, wait,
Pikes
is it a
there.
1v1?
How did this all
It's
just
a 1v1.
unfold so quickly?
JoJo
Now it's all
versus
up to
Caliper.
JoJo. Clearly, JoJo
Oh, he
was
goes
for the
fired.
Siphon.
He's the one who initiated that
Caliper go.
opening
Oh no,
elimination
Caliper. They're
here.
trading reses.
Double
Trading
res on
reses.
both
It's gonna be a
sides. Talk about a
2v2.
full reset. Well played for
Red
Clip.
box
You gotta give
fully
him
eliminated.
super props for that.
Yeah, this just does not get any easier for JoJo
All right,
Fishy. They need
JoJo
to
and
figure out a
Pick
way to
first.
swap some ammo. He has
Caliper
2
and
shots left in his
Eoxy.
Sentinel. You got to make
Oh,
sure
no.
those shots count. If you're
Never
not going to
mind.
go ahead and re-up with your teammates as he's
Yo, you
looking
kinda
all
just felt like
around
a
the side
tourney
of the
just to
mountain.
play a tourney.
Information. Anybody
What'd you
else
say?
lurking around, because that was
I'm trying
what
to play a
just
tourney
happened
just to
to
play
them
a
with Aaron
tourney.
and Caliper sneaking up on the side of the mountain.
Nah.
Now they're being extra careful. 2 builds
I'd rather
left.
watch
All
this.
this
Bro.
investment to take this early game fight did not turn out how
We
they
can play
hoped.
while watching it.
No,
I just
I'm
want to
thinking
play.
that right now pressure setting in as well, right? Reality saying, hey, wait a
Oh, when's the
second.
last time me and
We're
you
almost
ever
100
played a
points in the
tourney?
tournament. There's no way we
we
drop
didn't play
game number
together,
2
but
right
we
now.
put
We
the
just
solo
got to
cup
get
on
this
call.
reboot going. We've gotten
When
damage.
is
We've
that?
done enough here. We
What?
actually don't need this fight.
When's the solo cup?
And luckily
Game
for
Cup?
them, Aaron
Oh, we did
Caliper
play
getting
solo
distracted
cup.
by a whole nother team trying to rotate in from the
I
side
know,
of
bro,
the
I never
mountain.
played a
Cannon's
tourney.
Crossing, Shogun Solitude. That's
You
gonna be
quit,
Causer,
though.
Scare, and I think Magma on the other side. And they know, they just saw that
No,
team up
like
there.
the trio.
They already rotated out, but it is in zone. And just the hard
All right,
part
next break
for
we'll
both of these
1v1.
teams, Aaron Caliper
We'll play
and
in between
JoJo
breaks.
Fishy down below and his duo, is how are you not only going to get your teammate back up, but get the resources
I
you
might end
need,
stream
because this
soon.
whole
I'm
side of
so
the map
tired.
is going to be stacked with teams taking those mountain ranges.
Get to see it.
I mean, you can, and
72,
you
and
can
then
watch it, but
131 just
What?
straight perfect shots.
You
by
can end it,
Caliper
and
to
then, I mean, you
keep
can
him in
just
the game. Masterfully
watch
done for
it.
them. Way to really fight your way through here. The final stage. That's just proof that teams deserve to be here. Monty, Scuffy's, and Coldo. Little cancel on the reboot there as they kind of wait things out. Another team floating nearby. Seems like they're first to claim this reboot here, so should just be a couple moments before they'll get a chance to go and play this pickup. Peterbot and Cole's team on the move right now. A lot of action here.
Yeah, you can kind of see where they're rotating from. Their initial drop spot of Brutal.
Yo,
That's the
we
thing
got
about
someone in
Brutal.
the chat.
You
All
do
right,
not have
Peterbot-
to move
Peterbot has
early on in the
taped
game.
this
It's
game. I don't
relatively
think they-
center,
or maybe
so
they
even if it
taped
does
last
pull
week.
south, you can kind of get surge and all the teams rotating in. They
Ooh,
find
Peterbot
that
with the
open
knock.
opportunity on
Oh, no,
break,
Cole's
get
got
the
the
down, and
knock.
immediately beeline it over. Preston takes some damage, and that gives them a little bit more information as they pick up that second elimination. That was
kills
only 2
80
players on
points,
that
80
trio
points.
alive, so they're all
climbing
sent
back
back to
up.
lobby
Come
to
on,
watch
Pete.
and figure out what
Come
just
on, Pete.
happened.
I want you to
Talk
win,
about,
bro.
like material count they much needed.
Five-time
That's a
FNCS
full
champ
kind of
coming
pickup
soon.
for this team.
Oh, wait, no.
Early refresh right
He
there.
has
to
more than that.
really give them momentum to keep
Six-time
pushing here and now.
FNCS champ coming soon.
And this time they have
wait,
a
does
lot
he?
more damage.
1,
Last time we were here in this setting,
2,
they had
3,
about just 100 above, so
4,
things
5.
for
Yeah,
sure
six-time
going in their
FNCS
favor here
champ
and now.
coming soon.
I'm curious though, last game we saw by the time zone 6 and 7 came around, teams were getting affected by storm sickness, right? You
Big people are left.
can't underestimate the storm this kind of late into the tournament stages. You really have to start finding your way to safety.
Okay. Okay, I would be lying if I didn't say my jaw just dropped seeing them 499 below the damage threshold. I'm not sure what has been
500
going
below
on
is
with
tough
this
for
team, but they're
Ocean.
almost 3
That he's
eliminations
cooking.
down when it comes to
Unless he
Storm
just
Surge.
full
And they
trio
are on the
whips, I
clock
see him.
because it's going to start to
They're all
activate 25
200
damage
health
every
each.
7 seconds. That's why they're pushing now.
Yeah.
They know
Full
timing
trio
is
whips.
of the essence. Break it down onto one. They do have the side angle
Oh.
from multiple. That's Taki,
Sanito's
Isho,
about
and
to
Vert on
die.
the other side.
Cam.
As Cam tries
Ooh,
to go
Cam
in,
gets
gets
a
the
knock.
knock, comes at a sacrifice,
Wait,
but he
that's
does
good
get
dirt.
the Siphon
They're
to
only
clean that one up.
140
His
below now.
teammates said no falls on
Sanito
the side,
dies.
still is going to be
Wait.
2v1, but they
No way
trade
they
that one
clutched
away
that.
as they take
No
down
way.
Taki as well. 2v1 situation.
Wait,
They're
what?
immediately going
They
for the
just
double
clutched that.
res,
Oh, wait.
but it's
Nope,
the
never
same
mind.
mistake that cost them as Vert sneaks around, gets the elimination
Vert,
and the
wait,
Siphon, bringing it
Vert's
to a
about a
1v1.
1v2.
You
Yo,
thought
Vert
he
just
left?
snuck up
no,
on them.
no, he was hiding
Ocean.
under the base.
Ocean
And
versus
Sid may have
Vert. Ocean's
actually did
stealing up.
enough to at least end
Only
the
has
surge
100
dump
health.
number
Only
there,
has
right?
white
He
health.
got the E-Limb, go ahead and cancel it for the whole lobby, but my gosh, the pain has already been taken into account here. Vert does not want to mess around with that 2-tick zone right there. That's going to be
Yo,
big
what a
damage.
sneak up
Look
by
at the
Vert.
play here. Doesn't even allow him to get the E-Limb. Almost gets the full finish as well.
Yo, that was
It's the
crazy.
Siphon that keeps him in the game. What a huge set of eliminations. That's going to be his 4th one for them. A lot of points there. At least it's not a 0-sum game 2 here, but as far as how far they can make it here, Jacob, that's going to be a hard
Another
ask.
bolts and rapids
This is
going
quite
around.
the end zone,
Ooh, this
though.
is a
Look
weird
at this
zone.
mountainous
They ended up
terrain
pulling
here.
bottom left.
This is going to be absolute
What?
chaos here.
Yo,
That's
bottom
For the
weird.
sake of the lobby,
Someone's
pretty
gonna
sure
be on
they
like
hope
multi
figures
multi,
out
and
a
then
way
there's
to
gonna be like
go
another
south,
team
kind of
under them.
normalize
Like,
out the
it's gonna end
terrain
up
as
weird.
balanced as possible. But for me, Monster, let's go north. Let's go
Yeah,
ahead
that's-
and buckle up for what could be a wild
If it pulls
roller
up the
coaster
mountains, so
ride
many
of
people are gonna
emotions
die
up and
so
down the
quick.
side of the mountains. And you
Could be
mentioned
huge.
the
Yeah.
Whoever's on
situation
top of the
earlier
mountain
on,
is
and
either
it's
about
just
to
going to
get
be
the freest
drastic because
win,
you saw
or
how
they're
many
just gonna
teams
have a
were at the
normal
south
game.
side of Demon's Domain. That's where the
Yeah,
region is
for
at.
this one, they're
We're
like,
in
they're
the
gonna be
6th,
like
7th zone.
up to,
That HP
like,
will
it's
be
just gonna
chunked
up
out
you.
by the zone if you do
Like-
not have the heals, so it's a huge risk
I
versus
don't
the
know,
real scenario
bro.
if any of those
That's
teams
like-
on that side of the map are trying to get their teammates back.
Yeah,
Wow,
all
they
this
were-
elevation, you'll be pretty much loading in
hiding
right
in
there,
the
center
bush.
line into
But I'm
the
missing-
line of fire, if you
Ooh,
will.
yeah,
So
Hiding in the...
Booga's
This is
1,000 above on
all
surge.
just
Holy.
types of sketchy situation unfolding here. Threats
Yo,
Booga,
Booga's
Praise
locked
fighting
in.
for a global spot right
I did
now.
not
So
expect
far, so
them to
good.
do this good.
72
They weren't
points coming
like they were
into
like doing good
game
in
number
scrims,
2,
but they weren't
tournament
like
off to
going
hot
crazy.
start here. In the distance,
I mean,
see
Booga
players
always
like
plays
G
better
Money
in grands though.
just barely holding on. Reet and Curly.
I mean, World Cup
survived
champ,
that
yeah.
last Storm
For real.
Surge seemed like there's just them two
Pollo,
standing.
of course
Acorn,
it's Pollo,
and
Agers, and
though,
Acorn on the
are
top
gonna
of the
be
mountain.
kings
Yo,
of
if
the
it pulls
hill.
up the mountain, Pollo's gonna get another
Sitting
free win.
very much strongly at the top, and then the zone pull.
Oh,
okay,
it pulled.
buddy.
Wait, they pulled zone.
Things are just lining up here for them.
Yo, Pollo's about to be on like 200
The
points.
script is certainly scripted today.
Nah,
this
they're
is the
definitely winning
JoJo
it all.
Fishy fight
Nah, bro, they
earlier
gotta
on
be
in the
cheating,
game.
bro.
This is the
Look at where
same
zone
build
pulled.
fight
It literally
that they had
pulled
here.
right on them.
Pollo,
Everyone has to
Acorn,
rotate
Agers
up the
taking
mountain straight
full
towards them.
advantage of a monument that was placed before them.
They're
Up on top,
1,100
zone
above on
pull,
surge,
multiple teams
and
having
they
to
have the
come
best
from
loot in
that
the lobby,
edge
and
of
they're
the
in the best
mountain
spot.
as
Yeah.
well, from
Holy.
bottom up to the top. They literally have the best view
Yo, that's
in the
unfair.
house.
Oh,
Cooper, Reed,
Click's
and
getting
Curly
keyed by
might not
Reed's
be
team.
as lucky. They are close to the zone, but you see how stacked up is that eastern edge overall.
Yeah, I wonder
Oh,
if Clix's team
they're
even knew
opening.
that they were
Clix is
there.
about to
No,
get pumped.
they didn't. But
Yeah.
Cooper,
Clix
Reed
is
Curly
dead.
catch one. He seems to have slipped out there.
Fine.
Oh wait, no, Clix
Holding
made
my
it out.
breath
I
for a
left
second,
Clix
like, wait.
for sure dead.
Clix or Yamzo might actually fall here, but it seems to have gotten out of that sticky situation.
Oh, they
Reed,
made it
Cooper, and
up.
Curly are
Reed's
pretty desperate,
following
though.
them.
They need a little more damage. They know
Yamzo,
they're
great eyes
pretty much
yelling.
the next team over.
Rituals,
from falling
Ritual Cold, and
under.
Peterbot. Oh, Peterbot's about to die. Peterbot's 1 HP.
4 of
Getting
our
sprayed
global
by
championship
Nazi.
qualified teams are on this side
Come
of
on,
the
Pete.
mountain right
Oh,
now.
Reed
Gary
takes
gets
down.
down by Reed. Kind of gets taken by his teammates though, but
Oh,
that's
they
not going to
spray in
stop
the
them.
box.
3v2.
They were low on surge, now they're up.
Cover. Aimred's going to be by himself. I'm not
113
sure
above
how
on
much luck
surge
he's going to
from
have getting out of this situation. But disaster strikes again.
Big
Curly,
gets the
Cooper,
kill.
both of them go down in the pressure.
I'm trying
It's all on
to
King
make
Reed.
my own, like,
Yeah, it's Clix and Yamzo.
Uh,
They end up getting that side angle there once they pushed in. They
not
run the layer.
rotation,
Look at
like-
that, they pretty desperate desperate for the builds here, so
I mean, that's
they're
it.
almost going to be forced to probably pick this up here.
Yo,
Yonzo
Yam's going
seems to have
big.
been the one who
Got a couple kills, bro.
jumped into things, but they'll have to potentially split some mass, so they're not in the
Yo,
best
Pollo
scenario
literally has the
for an
freest
endgame
win.
that's going up and over a mountain by any
Peterbot
means.
ended up killing him.
Peterbot, Ritual, and Cold on
Looking
the other
solid.
hand
3-gun
seem to
loadout.
be very much comfortable. Things are going to
Leading
go
them up the
back
mountain.
west. Yeah, so it's going straight
Oh
over
my,
these
It
kind of
pulled back to
elevated
Pollo
section
again.
here. Take a look at the highlight.
Oh, no, it didn't.
They
No,
kick
it didn't.
things off. Aim
It's on the
red
other
found
side
by
of the mountain.
Peterbot and Ritual there,
Now everyone
healing
has to
through
go
the
back
builds.
down.
And look who doesn't
Yo, this
have
is
to
the
move
weirdest
at
pull.
all.
You have to go
Acorn
up a mountain
Agers,
and then
Pollo,
back down it.
so far above
That's crazy.
the damage kind of threshold that they need to be at, and again, the zone has pulled favorably for them this far, so they'll be the last to rotate next.
Yeah, it does go down the side of the mountain, but exactly that. They can just take their time, watch every team
Quick
position
needs some
themselves
light.
in front, and just kind of continue to maintain their position above, because they're just going to land right on top and build up yet
400
again.
above on
Clicks,
third.
Higgs and Yamzo, they're alive. 5 eliminations, 86 points, and above the damage threshold, but they need an elimination,
Reek's
whether
dead.
they're getting the Siphon
Reek
or
just
any of
went
those
down.
resources. Reek was able to get one
Oh,
from
wait,
the
no.
backside of zone, but that
No,
heals are
Reek's
only going to
fine.
last for
Taking
so
it
long,
down.
because he has to find his way in now or never for Reek.
Oh, Pollo spraying
Still
Reek.
holding on
Reek's
here,
held in storm.
but he's in the
Dead.
zone. Damage starting to add up.
Pollo.
Pollo forced to
Still on
kind of give
height.
it up
Holy
here. Double
dominance.
dash to get across.
They have the coin too. Wait, Pollo's team
Acorn,
got island.
Pollo and Adrian set up for high ground, but they know best. This is definitely
Oop.
risky, right? To
Peterbot
hold
takes
height
down
this
Oliver
early,
OG.
even
Nice.
into the end
Let's
game.
go,
Although
Pete.
they've been gifted, they will have to stay on their toes if they want to pull a back-to-back victory royale. But one thing's for certain,
Oh,
the top
Pollo's
10
gonna
should
win
be very
again,
much
bro.
in the conversation.
Pollo's
in the
gonna win
books
again.
here.
Peterbot's got to contest
Look at
him.
crazy and threats though.
Peterbot
Making their
has
way
to contest
Clicks
him.
and Higgs still alive?
terrain here. Try to stay
What?
out of the line of sight.
Just
out of
Clicks
the
and
action.
Higgs.
I
This is
think so, yeah.
Beautiful zone reads, great rotate.
Yeah, there's
here.
no way
Pete knows,
Peterbot
guys.
doesn't contest Pollo.
This
if
is
he
how
wins
you
this
do
game.
it.
If Pollo wins this game, I feel like Pete's got to
In
land on
theory,
him.
they might be able to get priority on that slow side of the zone, but Kuga's kind of damaged up, forced to dash around. Peterbot.
And then that's the
another
risk
team
if
outside of the
Peterbot
zone.
dies,
He's gonna get
like-
one onto Ozone.
Yeah,
but
That brings
Higgs
their
got
total
risk.
eliminations
There's no way
to 6,
they win
over
if
the
Pollo
100-point
won
fresh mark.
back-to-back games,
No
you know?
extra heals in his inventory, Monster.
Yep.
Alright,
And you
going
can
for the
see Cole,
rotate.
no
They're like
missed
out
ones.
of
He's gonna be
heals.
stuck
They
with
need
the
a
dashes. That's all
good
that's
refresh
left
here.
over as they get to the front side of the zone.
Barely
now
have any
is their
math.
time to start
Praise
popping off
a
because they
solo
have
has
to start
one build
building the
left.
points, keeping it consistent and
Back
keeping it
to
at the top
zone,
of the
no
leaderboard.
rotation.
Yeah, I
How
think
is
it's
he
very
gonna make it
interesting.
in?
They're choosing a day one
Pollo
strategy to just play
dominant on
ultimate
height. They're
load,
connected.
find
2
elimination.
spots,
I
Acorn
wouldn't
leading
put
the
it
way.
past them if day
Pollo
2 is
and
going to be
Acorn
high
getting
ground day.
killed.
You know, just come out the gate looking for big victories, but we're still
Bolts
early
and
in the
Rapid still
tournament
alive
setting
as a
right
duo.
here.
They actually have
For
really good
some,
stuff,
it's just
good
about
deals.
getting your groove, playing it,
Peterbot's
how
spraying
it
in,
kind
he
of
knows
comes
he
here,
needs
but
to
Peterbot
refresh.
Ritual can play any situation.
Ooh, finds the
Just
chug
give them a
jug.
chance to, and look at
70
that,
chug
find
jug
themselves a
for
nice
Peterbot.
little
That's
chug jug
good,
as well.
that's
That's
good.
going to be
That's something.
very much welcome, given that they don't have heals here. Ultimate low ground, though, they have full
All right,
control
let's
here.
see.
Things are going to be bouncing back towards the canyons, crossing down and
Acorn,
over.
Agers, and Pollo just
And
staying
look,
on
no
height.
one here
Holy.
has a lot of matches.
They're about to
That's
win
why you don't
back-to-back
see anyone
games from
contesting
high
any kind of
ground.
mid-ground layer.
Yamzo
It's all
clicks
very
the
much
pig.
low-level gameplay
Still
here.
alive and well
Yeah,
on low
exactly
ground.
that.
Decent
No one's
map.
even looking up to kind of contest
Not
high
too many
ground because
heals,
they
but they're
don't
doing
have the
fine. Full health.
resources, even if it
Get
does
another
look free to
refresh.
take.
Oh, they're
Agers,
looking
Acorn,
good.
Pollo, they've been conserving all
Click
of their
is
material
real, looking
zone after
good.
zone up until this point, but it continues to move over towards that bridge. King's
King
in a
about
tough
to go
spot.
down.
2 of his teammates went down right
Oh,
before
makes
his
it back
very
in
eyes.
using the
He's using the
bird.
misform to
Peterbot's still
reposition,
alive
but it
and
was
well.
Peterbot, Ritual, and Cole that did
Peterbot on
the
the low
damage to
ground,
Team
spraying
Brazil.
King.
And they find King here now as well,
See if they
putting a
can
little bit
find
more
the kill.
pressure. Cole's going to go in and trust in Ritual to go in and clean
All
that
right,
one up.
this is big.
Agers gonna be the one
Peterbot on
behind the
low ground,
elimination.
Pollo on
Peterbot
high
finally
ground.
starts
This
to
is a
turn to high
movie.
ground now. Pollo comes down, try to put that extra pressure in, and just note how fast
Yamzo
Pollo was
Click.
to attack right there.
Fighting
Pulling out
G-Money.
the fangs here.
Click
Still
gets the
getting
crack on
active.
G-Money.
Medmis play,
Nice.
love to see
That
it here.
was crazy.
G-Money just trying to stay
Nice
alive
block
here.
play by
Beef
Click.
looking for a side angle too, but nothing's
They get the
gonna
knock
come
on G-Money.
and be available.
Another
Instead,
refresh
it's
for
Cold who
Click's team.
snipes that elimination.
Peterbot,
Another
Cold,
one for
and
Cold.
Ritual.
Peterbot and
Get
Ritual
another
here.
refresh too. Have
Yeah,
more
30
heals
on
now.
that chug.
Come on,
It's
Click.
not a lot, but it could be just enough. Even finds one
Ooh.
more use onto that misform, but shots
Cold
coming from the
sees
side,
Clicks
so
and
he's got no
Higgs
choice
on
but to
low
move
ground. They're
forward.
keying him.
That's Higgs, that's Cliff, that's
Click's
his
getting beat by
warpath.
Peterbot. They make it out.
Continues to
Rapid
fire down,
behind
but
them.
turn around,
Rapid takes down
He was able to
Cold.
get that
Rapid
first
and
down.
Bolt
Bolt
takes
is
down
able to get
Cold.
two. Peterbot,
Oh, dang, that's
Cole
rough.
have just
Oh,
been
Ritual's about to
dismantled.
go
Leaving
down
Ritual
too.
by himself,
Peterbot
but he's able
died
to get a
too.
spot in his own
Wait, that
as
was
he runs out
tragic.
of mats.
Bolts and Rapid just
Clicks is
griefed
gonna fall there
Peterbot
as
so
well. He
hard.
tries to play a med kit play
Dang.
in the zone. It's Bolts who's last
Peterbot
standing
just
here.
got
Mess
griefed by
kind of just falls around the side. Higgs is still standing as well. Fourth place now, sees Ritual here. Tries to go for a big one. Finds a tag, but he has to get the finish here. This is all or nothing.
Higgs
my God.
down. Higgs takes down Ritual. Wait, Higgs is flying up. Higgs is going for height.
Looking for the second victory
Higgs
royale
dies,
now.
and
Jacob,
Pollo gets back-to-back
talk
wins.
about
Who would have guessed?
monster games, a 10 Elin dub as they do it again.
Yo,
That is
Pollo is
exactly it.
dominating right now.
You're not watching
Holy.
a rerun. 10 Elins in
Peterbot's gotta land on
back-to-back
him.
games.
Peterbot has
105
to land on him.
points again over that 100-point mark. They've scored more
Second
points
place,
in these
Clicks.
2 games
Clicks is
alone
second place.
than any
All
other
right,
team
the
probably
leaderboard
has
is
combined.
Pollo's
And that
in
just
first,
shows
210
how
points.
dangerous
They have 2 wins.
actually are.
That's
That
crazy.
just shows how practiced
They
actually
got
are. It just
another
goes to
10
show
kill
that
win.
You cannot leave
Yo,
a team like
they got a
this
10 kill win
uncontested.
and then another 10 kill
This
win.
is
That's
why
crazy.
they are so
And then
scary as a
Clicks,
team.
Sigs,
One of
and
the most
Yamcha.
consistent trios
They
to
have-
ever do it. I mean, Acorn
they have,
surprises us time and time again, and then
they're second
you
place,
just
and they have
Agers
154
really
points.
earning his weight right here. Fighting
Peterbot, Cold, and
alongside
Richable,
Pollo.
they're right
We
behind them.
can't say
Third
enough
place,
great things
152
about
points,
this
so
trio
they're
here,
like
but
really
to win
close.
2 games in the Grand
Booga
Finals,
Threats
just to
and
go
Praise
kick it
still in
off,
fourth,
talk about
110
a
points.
wonderful
Rapid, Kanata, and Bolt,
Agers,
106
Acorn, and
and
Pollo,
5th.
they do it once
Alright, that's like
again,
the
Z.
best. I would say
How
that
do
top
they do
5
it?
is by far the best people. That's like the perfect top 5. Those are the best 5 teams on the region. For sure.
Yeah, invite me.
We talk
Anything
about
I want,
consistency.
Yo,
This
there's
is the
no
kind of
way
consistency we
Peterbot
dream
doesn't land on
about.
Pollo. He has to do it. Peterbot has to land on Pollo. There's no way he doesn't. There's no way he's gonna let Pollo just dominate everybody like that.
Rizzo, invite me to your party.
Yeah, I'm about to.
Evan
Yo,
Zone,
no
we're
way.
like, oh, look at that. They're above everyone.
Oh,
Oh, look at
so
that. The
ugly,
zone pulls
though.
favorably for them. They don't have to spend any mats. They're just sitting on high ground on a mountain, 1,000 above Surge. And
I
they
do
have
not
a
want to
medallion. I
know
mean,
why
Kelly,
so
they
ugly.
had it all this game.
Yeah, I mean,
When
from
the
their start
bird
to
was-
getting
Come
Rift
on, you're about
Island
land
to
on
the
Pollo. Do
smart
it.
positioning
Do
of
it, bro.
themselves around Zone 8 to
I
build
like
the
how your
tower
trios
on the peak of
ranked
the
up.
mountain. The
I
zone
might
pulls
try
in
to
their
wanna win
favor.
the
They're
whole
able to
thing.
control high ground. And
Imagine how
Vivid
sick
at
it
one
would
point
be
while
if
we were
Peterbot
watching was
lands on Pollo and then ends up winning.
Mm.
That'd be so sick.
Yo, Rizzo, can you please do the thing with me?
Oh, wait, we can match. I have that skin.
Oh, you know?
Wait, do you have the girl version? Do you have this one?
You didn't put it on
Do you
yet?
have this?
Yeah, I do.
Here, put that on.
Wait, Rizzo, let's do a 2v2 realistic.
Let's do one. Let's do 2v2 box fights. It's quicker.
Bar. Bling. Bar. Why is the screen black? Ah, there it is. Oh, the sun is singing better than me. Oh, big bro, I miss you again. Rizzo.
Yeah.
Give me a sec. Me and Kenzie been snapping, bro.
What did you say?
Me and Kenzie been snapping, bro. She's sending me full face.
You and who have been snapping?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie, Suzanne, Ryan?
Yeah. Bar.
Do you want to date her? You have a crush?
No, I don't have a crush. You're my crush.
Your
You're my
crush?
crush, Rizzo.
So you do have a crush?
Yeah, it's you.
Who would you rather date, Kenzie or Jenna?
Kenzie.
What?
Kenzie.
Kenzie?
Yeah, because yeah.
Out of all the girls you know, you would want to date Kenzie the most?
Mhm.
What? Yeah?
Yes, Kenzie, bro.
How mad would you be at Alex if they ended up dating?
I know they're not, so I'm fine.
Yeah, but what if they did?
I'd be that mad.
You'd what?
I'm gonna be that mad. Just like, okay. Did you even open the vault?
What?
How do you open the vault over here?
I don't think it works. Yeah, this guy queued in as a solo. He's either the craziest guy ever or he sucks.
He's definitely like the best, bro.
What?
Probably the best.
I hope he is. If he's the best, that'd actually be sick. I'd love to play someone good. No shot he's picking this game mode. That means he's trash. Alright, let's hope we don't get 1v2. Oh, he sucks. I actually don't know how he's saying that. Oh no, he's bad. He just did a middle window edit from 2 boxes away. I got that in there.
100.
And this guy's bad.
Yep, the only one.
Dubs.
It's all about that Wu-Tang.
Oh wait, game's about to start in 1 second.
Wu-Tang, Wu-Tang, get along with the squad, get along with the squad. Screen is black for me, by the way. Can you go out and go back into tab?
No shit, I'm not on it right now.
I'm not from the professional. I just got a generator. I got a brand new saxophone. Alright, Rizzo, this is my last game, and then I'm gonna get off because my iPad's about to die. It's at 14%.
Alright. Wait, do this. Ready up for this?
What do you mean, ready up?
Are you in my party?
No.
You left my party?
Yeah, because it's about to start.
Oh no, there's still 3 minutes left.
Alright. I'm gonna 1v1, so. Just 1v1 battle! High as a 5. Dude. I have the tiger. And now with your small lips, I proceed to flirt. Alright, Rizal, I might just go now, okay, bro?
Really?
Do you want me to stay?
Yeah.
Alright, one more game, because my iPad's gonna die soon.
Alright. I don't even care about the whole game. I just want to see if Peterbot can test Pollo. That'd be sick. I think he has to, bro. Like, there's no way he doesn't after they just won back-to-back.
Yeah.
Like, if he wants any chance of winning. Because I feel like Pollo's just gonna win the next 4 games and it's gonna be, like, over.
Rizal?
Benjamin?
Maybe just a... I have the tiger. Guess how many viewers Jinxie has right now?
30K.
Nah, bro.
How many?
34,532.
That's trash. I have more.
Yeah, you do.
Oh wait, game started. Wait, kid. Yo, no way Peterbot didn't contest Pollo. He's scared. Peterbot's scared. Peterbot's scared, guys. It's official. Yo, Peterbot's scared. I can't believe he's scared. Loser. Alright, I'm gonna end stream there then, I guess.
Alright.
See you, Ben. Thanks.
So
Dun, dun, dun.